All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the North&Ev Pack Bros Dad History Edition. My name is Ryan. I'm North&Everett's father, and basically this is for my brother and anybody else. But a couple days ago, Hank Aaron passed, and so I thought, especially for my brother Rick, I would show him the one and probably only first Hank Aaron card we ever got. It was not an actual card from the 70s or 60s. It was a Kmart home run leaders, and if you look back at that point, he was number one on the list. It was the top, I think, 35 home run leaders career active. But found this recently and am happy to still have it.
We have two of them.
We do have two. I later bought a newer version of the set, but this is the original from 1985 when my dad bought it for me. All right. Speaking of my dad, he was into presidents, and so therefore I am. This is a blaster box we got from eBay. I think it cost $25, probably plus some shipping. It is from the Historic Autographs Company. Apparently they come out with these once a year. This is a blaster box. It only has 5 regular packs, and it has one bonus red alloy, I assume parallels. You can get things of historic nature. There is a chance, if you want to look at the odds, I think it's 1 in 10,000 packs comes with a historic autograph
Dad,
of presidents.
We need the box cutter.
I don't think we need a box cutter. Dad is going to do it. So, here we go. Cracking the case. Yes. As North and I figured out, you have a better chance of dying from COVID than you do getting a presidential autograph. So, I guess good luck. Anyway, here you go. Of course, Washington and Lincoln are on the cover. That would be quite a get. At this point, I'm looking for James K. Polk. Shout out to AP US History Kid today. All right. This, it's got this, so you know it's official seals. All right, let's look at them.
Not as exciting as I thought.
They look pretty fun. There are 8 cards in every pack. I thought there was 10 cards.
It said 10.
It said 10, did it not?
5 cards.
Weird.
Yeah, 5 10-card packs per box.
Well, it says that on the box. But of course, as you can see, only 8 cards. All right, fair enough. Well, here we go.
Interesting.
It says look for cut autos, historic DNA.
Maybe.
North, what do you think? What are we gonna get?
0. Zilch.
He says nothing. I'm hoping for maybe a JFK card. Historic cards of all kinds. So let's look. The first civil rights president, and that would be James Garfield, believed that without education, blacks in America would have no opportunity for advancement. He proposed a universal education system. All right, we're gonna move on. Ooh, the Spanish-American War.
The Spanish Inquisition.
No, a little bit later than that. Spanish-American War, a splendid little war. Yeah, 1898. Ended with the Treaty of Paris. We'll keep going. For the Purple Heart, to make sure everybody feels good about serving and getting shot in war. Because apparently war is glory. Whoa, okay. They're coming right out. It was at the first gay president. This is probably James Buchanan, was a bachelor, lifelong bachelor. So some people thought he would have liked to marry a man, but of course back then they couldn't. The Land of Revision Act of 1891. This, I'm sure, is everybody's favorite card. Shout out to the Forest Service. Hey, it's a president card, John Quincy Adams, a Unitarian.
5'1", 5'7". It's not too tall.
Yeah, the son of the president, also Secretary of State, Washington's political party. Although he identified as a Federalist, yes. There we go. The Adams-Onis Treaty. I believe, is this the one in New Hampshire? Oh, this is the Florida one. As an AP teacher, I definitely should know that. But there's a lot of treaties about first president born in the United States, Martin Van Buren.
I thought
He was born in 1782, right?
George Washington wasn't.
It was in the United States when he was born, and he actually might have been born elsewhere anyway. Building the U.S. Navy. Okay, well, probably should go quicker. Could talk
That
about a
even.
lot of. How many? Count those cards. Was there more than 8?
I don't know. 9.
There were 9. All right. Well, the math is not their strong suit. History is. Their strong
Actually,
suit.
wait. No, that's
Maybe not.
5. Oh my gosh, it's 10.
It's 10. Hey, the,
And it says 8 cards. Oh, that's hilarious.
the wrapping is wrong. The box is right. All right.
Oh.
Here
That's
we go.
weird.
Latin and Greek.
I have an upside
James
down
Garfield.
card.
Yeah, I don't know if this is it. It's a quote.
Oh.
It is
Oh, that's
preservation of the Union. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. Yeah, and if I could save it by freeing all the slaves, I would do it. If I could save it by freeing some and leaving others, I would also do that. I have here stated my purpose according to my view. Modification of my oft-expressed person. All men everywhere should be free. Yeah, probably a little bit too much to get into that. Hey, look, it's another president card. That's cool. It's George Washington.
George Washington.
The Mike Trout, if you will. I'm just joking.
6'2".
Episcopalian. He was tall guy, especially back then. The first presidential assassination attempts. Ooh, who is this? Should know. Andrew Jackson.
They tried to kill him.
Yeah, they tried to shoot him. Ooh,
Did
another
they-
president card.
Did they fail?
Ulysses S. Grant.
Did they fail?
And another John Tyler.
John Tyler.
A Methodist. Reconstruction guy. Maybe some corruption in his government, but mostly probably because he tried to help freed slaves. John Tyler. We just talked about John Tyler tonight. He's the guy that took over 3 weeks into William Henry Harrison's, the first vice president to become president on death of the president, William Howard Taft. I think the first and only president to become a Supreme Court justice afterwards. That's cool. He was happier that way. Silent Cal. Cal Coolidge. Oh, there's my guy. I just saw him. Calvin Coolidge was famous for answering questions with a simple yes or no leading. Hey, we have a cat on the broadcast.
Cat meowing.
Here we go. Are you keeping track of all the president cards? Well, here's another, the man of the day. James K. Polk, the most impactful one-term president. We actually just learned about him in history class today. 5'8".
Small.
And yeah, smaller.
Compared to somebody.
All right, Truman Doctrine. Containment of communism and all sorts of other stuff. There you go. How many president cards we got? We have to get to 46.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Hey, we're...
No, 36.
Oh yeah, I guess they're only doing 36. This is the first 36.
46.
Well, there are 46. I mean, there's 45. One guy went twice. It's a whole story. Maybe we'll get him. So far, no hits. Oh, a double. Latin and Greek. Hey, speaking of taking land that's not ours, annexation of Hawaii, 1898. Yay.
Why yay?
Because we need a place to refuel our ships so we can have a big empire. The Great Society, Lyndon Johnson. We have Medicare and Medicaid because of this. Almost got there. Maybe we'll get to fully insured health care for all. Maybe it could have been a little more great if he had not waged Vietnam War. There you go. The Monroe Doctrine. Stay out of the West, and I mean it. There you go. Pullman Strike. Railroad workers, asking for
Jackson.
better pay. Kind of a big important part of the late 19th century.
Jackson.
Andrew Jackson, another president card.
Jackson.
What a dude, you could say a lot about him. I will not. Not my favorite, but important nonetheless. 6-star general. Didn't know he could get 6 stars. Interesting. First president to live in the White House. Anyone?
George Washington. Nope.
No, it was.
Oh.
What
George
does it say?
Washington never lived there.
Yeah, 1800. Adams. John Adams. There you go. Oh, actually, the guy we were just talking about, the inaugural address of William Henry Harrison. Yep. 48 degrees. He died on my birthday. Just a few years. Oh! Hey, how about this? The New Deal. Do you like Social Security? Do you like the government actually working for you? The New Deal, yay! Okay. We got 2 packs left. No hits so far.
I don't think I'm
Unexpected.
Yeah.
just like that stud hanger.
It's a pretty cool set anyway.
Blaster box
I
from-
kind of like all the political cartoons. If I had lots of money, I would do it. The Pendleton Civil Service Reform Act. Is this Garfield? Oh, Arthur. So close. Ooh, a Trust Buster. Actually could use these in a lot of my classes. Break up the big trust. Hey, another president. John Adams.
Yeah, for sleeves.
There we go. Second president. No national debt. Andrew Jackson, not a big fan of the banks. Rutherford B. Hayes. One of the non-popular vote winners of the presidency. There we go. Gettysburg Address. Did they put the whole thing on there? They did not. Raise your hand if you had to learn it. Another president, Woodrow Wilson.
I've seen this.
Decent president, terrible person. Apparently fairly racist dude. He kept us out of war until he didn't. Indian Citizenship Act of 1924. Well, yeah, finally let them be part of the citizenry. Didn't happen in the 14th Amendment, but it did later. Zachary Taylor.
Is he a president?
He was after James K. Polk. He died, though, fairly early.
Is it
About a year and a
because
half.
of the speech?
That's where we get Millard Fillmore, I think. And then Zachary, no,
There's so many presidents, I don't
Uh,
know.
Franklin Pierce, then Buchanan. I think that's how it goes. All right, it's our last one. Oh, sorry, Ike. The Interstate Highway Act. Of course, the 1950s infrastructure. It's good for America. All right, this is our last chance at a
We
hit,
don't know what's in those.
I suppose. Doesn't feel like it. More Civil Service Reform Act. Ooh, the Antiquities Act. Uh-oh. Hey, all those territories we got, we don't want them to vote.
Yay.
Why? Because I think this is the one. Basically, is around that time. That's why you can't vote if you live in Saipan or something like that. Ooh, Great Society. We've already had that. Herbert Hoover, the only Oregonian-based president, even though he wasn't born here. He lived in Newburgh for a while. He was a Quaker. George Fox, I'm sure, is very proud. There you go. Probably a nice guy. Not a great president. He tried, though. Tried more than anybody else had. Just not enough. Renovation of the White House.
John Tyler.
Is this a double? It is a double. We've got our first double. The Louisiana Purchase. That's pretty cool.